Calories. Calorie. The scientific term, the amount of energy it requires to heat 1 gram of water up by 1 degree. We don't need to know that. All we need to know is the one in which it, or the amount in which we need per day, and thus then per week, to sustain our body, either in weight loss, fat loss, or maintenance, or even in some cases a weight gain. Weight gain, more calories than needed. Maintenance is around about the perfect number to not gain or lose, and then a calorie deficit is anything under, so you're burning more calories than you consume. They get a bit of a bad rap. We all know about them, seen them on multitudes of food marketing, and we'll get into that in a different lesson down there. But essentially it's a guessing game. The targets that you guys will have for week 1, I don't know you, I can't control all the other things and the other elements that you are doing with this program. So from week to week, we're just going to figure out what puts you on the downward slope of weight loss, fat loss. This number can change drastically. It can change by a few hundred calories. Hoping we've got the target right, so we are eating as much as possible while still losing weight. The last thing you want is to feel like you're starving yourself. It never works, and it will never be long term. And then we just make adjustments along the way. Certain things can affect it, weight I mean, but as a general rule, we want them to be at the top. So if you have your limit here, we want them to just ride in about here. There's various things we can do to make sure that this is a gap, increase exercise, reduce the amount of food you're eating, all that kind of stuff. But the last thing I want is to reduce your food to start with. What we want to try and do is increase your steady state cardio, or your exercise essentially. Moving on from calories, within them there are macronutrients, protein, carbs, fat. Again, we'll have all heard of them. Various ones of them have been demonized by media, and some of them are still targeted by food scientists and food companies to make you buy products, when actually if you read labels you'll understand that they're not actually that much different from the alternatives anyway. But again, that's down there somewhere. And it's also a conversation that you guys will have with me with respect to how you're feeling on these calorie targets and these calorie amounts per day. Longer days may require a longer calorie or a higher calorie target or goal per day than some other shorter days, and we can just adjust as the week goes on. The whole purpose of me being here with you is so that you can get the results that you need without having to think about it yourself. Hopefully we'll discuss more of it as the 12 week goes on, but that's a rough outline.